Okay. Let's do this all over again. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. All right. Oh God. Okay. Well, welcome to the second episode of the Completely Random Foolishness podcast. God. Alright. I'm delirious. I just spent so much time recording only to realize that the camera had stopped recording because my SD card was full and I wasn't looking. So let's do this again. Alright. So, the entire reason that I got the idea for this video is because of something that happened yesterday. Well, for me yesterday, for you 2 days ago. But Monday, I quit my job. Now, when I quit my job, there were so many emotions that I felt after quitting. But let me clarify. I quit my second job, my other job, my job that doesn't really matter, but it does. You'll get why I'm saying that in a second, because my film career doesn't really have steady income. So I got another job to support that job. Now, the other job is the one that I quit. And so like I said, I need it, but I don't need it. I can get another one, right? You see where I'm going with this? Okay, so I quit it for a lot of reasons. There were plenty of reasons why I quit that job. But that doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter why. What matters are the emotions that came from quitting said job. Yes, emotion number one. I felt like, what am I gonna do now? Because I have so many things that I need to pay for, that I need to invest in. You know, I need a car. Okay, that's one of the things that I need to be able to truly do what I want to do with film. I cannot rely on other people to get me there. I need a car. To get a car, you need money, which I don't have. So again, that's why I'm saying, what am I gonna do? I quit this job because I felt like I had to, because I felt like I didn't need to be there anymore. But now, I have things to pay for. So you can get why I was a little bit frazzled. The second emotion that came from quitting that job was a feeling of immense joy. And I say that because that job had started off peacefully. All I was doing was making pizza. But then it quickly turned into a bunch of drama and shady stuff. Like just shady people. Shady. And just like backstabbing and sabotage. So much sabotage. But you know what? It's over. So I'm happy. And the third thing that came from quitting that job was I was thinking about, now I kind of actually have more time to focus on the thing that I want to be doing, which is not making pizza, but making movies. I like making films. I love filmmaking. That's what I want to do with my life. Does it pay a lot of money? No. Not if you're just starting out, and not if you don't have like a company, or you're not popular yet. There's a lot of things that you have to invest in and work in to get to where you want to be with filmmaking and just production in general. Anyway, that's what led me to this. I said, you know what? I need to go back to my roots. I've been thinking about pizza way too long. I need to be thinking about filmmaking, the thing that I was wanting to do in the first place. The entire reason I was doing the pizza job was to get money for the film job, and I completely neglected the film job because the pizza job took up so much of my time. Do you see my dilemma? I promise I have not had coffee. I'm frazzled. Yeah, so with that being said, today's episode, I am going to be critiquing movies, but not in the way you think. So, backstory time. It's not really backstory, but yeah. Anyway, my brother and I, we have been film critics for a few years now, and I kind of got him into it, where I would go see movies and then I would leave, and then I just like did nothing but look at cinematography, the script, the acting, the budget, how much money they made, all of that stuff. I would like go down a list, and then I realized that that wasn't really effective for how you would critique a movie, because not every movie can be critiqued by the same standards. And if you do that, then you'll miss out on like some exceptionally good movies that don't quite fit that mold. There's a mold. So yesterday my brother and I made a chart where it's actually like a T, giant cross looking thing, and we like made scales of stuff, and we put movies, bad movies and good movies alike, where they fit on the chart. And it got me thinking. And I said, it's really hard to critique a movie by the same standards. That's the same idea that I had before, but now I really got it. Like, I really understood that there are so many different variables to critiquing a movie. And you're probably saying, Asia, what are you talking about? You just judge a movie by if you like it or if you don't like it, but that's not it. That's not it. And the thing I have a problem with is that a lot of the times, Rotten Tomatoes especially them, I find that they either judge a movie too harshly or not judge it enough. You get what I'm saying? They never hit that happy medium, that middle. They never do it. Well, they do, but in my opinion, it's very rare. So I don't trust their ratings a lot of the time, because I feel like they judge things by the same standard. And you have to give credit where credit is due. If this is a new director, you should not judge their stuff the same way that you would judge a director that's been more established. You know what I'm saying? If these are actors that are just starting out, maybe they haven't been in a lot of stuff, maybe the budget's not as high, you wouldn't judge that the same way you judge, I don't know, Star Wars. Okay, that's a series that's been out for quite a while, so you can't judge Star Wars by the same rating or standards that you would judge something that maybe just started out this year. I mean, I guess you could, but I wouldn't. That's like the entire point that I'm trying to make. Alright, for example, I'm not crazy. I've got an example. I read someone on Rotten Tomatoes who wrote a comment saying that he didn't understand why a particular Tim Burton movie was creepy. And it bothered me. It really, really bothered me, because I said, okay, first of all, we all know that Tim Burton, his movies are creepy. That's his style. So if you seriously went into this movie thinking that you weren't going to get a creepy movie, knowing it was a Tim Burton movie, who are you and what are you doing with your life? Because you have not been paying attention. I can totally see going into another movie by another director who is not known for creepy movies and looking at the plot and saying this movie shouldn't have been creepy, yet it was. But if you go into a Tim Burton movie, generally, we all know that it's going to have a little creepiness here and there, if not a lot. So that person ticked me off. I get really passionate about this, I'm sorry. So, like I said before, you just cannot judge a movie by the same standards. And I'm going to show you what happens when you judge every movie by the same set of standards, because I came up with my own ratings system and I call it the Yeah Boy Scale. Yes, I know. Great name. Where did I get the name? there's a YouTube video where this little kid is, I don't know, he's like sitting in front of a camera and he takes a sip of soda or something, and then he does the longest yeah boy ever. It's like this, yeah boy, except he does it a really long time. I can't do it. I applaud that kid because he did a really good job with that. It's one of my favorite videos. It was unnecessary, yet I needed to see it. It's completely unnecessary. But anyway, so every movie is going to be judged. I have 12 movies, by the way. Every movie is going to be judged by 5 set standards. And all of them are ridiculous. They are. I'm going to admit, they're very ridiculous, but it's the same thing that I think a lot of movie critics do. They take standards. I'm like really having a tough time talking right now. They take their own set of standards based around their personal beliefs and views, and they judge a movie by it. And I don't think that that's okay. If you're going to judge a movie, of course you're going to have biases, like, you know, your personal beliefs, what kind of genres you like, all that kind of stuff. But if that's the case, if you're going to judge it personally, then you have to say that. You can't just judge a movie based on personal opinions. It's got to be judged on like actual criteria of like film school stuff. Not film school stuff, but just like film rules in general. Maybe you should try judging it like that. It's such a weird thing. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I asked 4 people to give me 3 movies each. That way I would know which movies were going into this. And the movies are as follows: Deadpool, Shutter Island, Cars, Frozen, Emoji Movie, Like Mike, Fools Rush In, Maleficent, Johnson Family Vacation, Gremlins, Lion King, and War Room. Yes, those are my 12 movies. And we are going to judge them. Yes, we are. So my standards are, number 1, how many yellow things appear in the trailer. If there are less than 5 yellow things, I will deduct a yeah boy. You start off with 5 yeah boys. And so by the time we get through all the standards, we'll see how many yeah boys are left. And so it's going to be like a star rating. Like, you know, you rate a movie 3 stars, except I'm going to rate a movie 3 yeah boys. All right. It's the yeah boy scale, patented by me. The second ridiculous standard is if the person playing the main character has a J or an S in their real name, deduct a yeah boy. Number 3, deduct a yeah boy if you can't think of a song lyric that goes with the theme of the movie. Number 4, deduct a yeah boy if you wouldn't marry the second person on the cast list. Number 5, what year did this movie come out in? If the movie was released anywhere between 2003 and 2010, deduct a yeah boy. Let's just see how many of these movies end up with 5 yeah boys. Probably none of them. So the first thing we need to do this is pull up the internet, because we need to watch the trailer. We need to watch the trailer. Okay, so 2 things happened just now. 1, I watched all of the trailers so that I wouldn't have to do that while I was recording. And 2, my camera fell. So yeah, this tripod is kind of raggedy. Yeah, so turns out that the only movie on this list that doesn't have at least 5 yellow things in the trailer is Shutter Island, which is movie number 2. They lose a yeah boy. They lose 1. But let's get back to Deadpool. Deadpool was number 1. So again, how many yellow things appeared in the trailer? They had at least 5, so they get to keep one of their yeah boys. Ridiculous standard number 2. Does the main character have a J or an S in their real name? The main character of Deadpool is Ryan Reynolds, and Reynolds has an S at the end, so they lose a yeah boy. Bye bye yeah boy. Alright. Number 3, deduct a point if you can't think of a song lyric that goes with the theme of the movie. I would say that the theme of Deadpool is revenge. Let's see if I can find a song about revenge. Oh, there seems to be an X song about revenge. I don't know any X songs. I did not listen to X. Oh, here's one. Here's one by Pink. Yeah, it says, together, 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 we could take revenge, 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 revenge is sweet. Yes, so they don't lose a yeah boy for that one. Let's see. Number 4, deduct a point if you wouldn't marry the second person on the cast list. Let's see who the second person on the cast list is. Oh, okay. So no, I would not. The second person on this cast list is Morena Baccarin. Yes, her. Whoever she is. I've never heard of her. I would not marry her. So another yeah boy lost for Deadpool. This is such a shame. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I actually need to cross out this one. Okay, what movie did Deadpool come out in? It came out in 2012, which is not between 2003 and 2010, which means that Deadpool gets a total of 3 yeah boys. Congratulations, Deadpool. You get 3 out of 5 stars. What's next? So, Shutter Island, we already determined that that was the only movie that did not get 5 yellow things in the trailer. So they already lost 1 yeah boy. But now, let's look at the Shutter Island cast, because the main character is played by Leonardo DiCaprio, who does not have a J or an S in his name, which means he does not lose a yeah boy for that. Okay. Deduct a point if you wouldn't marry the second person on the cast list. Ow! Okay. Alright. So, maybe you did or did not know, but I am a huge Mark Ruffalo fan. And he turns out to be the second person on the cast list. Would I marry Mark Ruffalo? Yes, I would. They don't lose a point for that. What year did this movie come out in? Dang it, this movie came out in 2010. So they lose a point. Alright. Sorry, Shutter Island. You lose 2 yeah boys, which means that just like Deadpool, Shutter Island gets 3 yeah boys. Yeah, boy. That's not cringy at all. What's next? What's next? Cars. Cars. Let's see. Owen Wilson, isn't he doesn't he play Lightning McQueen? Yes, he does. He does play Lightning McQueen. There is an S in Wilson. They lose a yeah boy. Alright, number 3. Can I think of a song lyric that goes with the theme of the movie? Oh, I didn't do that for Shutter Island. I'll go back to it in a second. So the theme of Cars is racing. Do I know any songs about racing? That's not really the theme, it's just what I say the theme is. Do I know any songs about racing? No, I don't. Let's see if we can find one. Let's type in racing lyrics. I see songs about racing, but it has nothing to do with that movie. And I can't use the song that was in the movie. That's cheating. Okay, they lose a point. Sorry, Cars. You lose a yeah boy. Because I can't think of a song that goes with it. Would I marry the second person in the cast list? Let's see. Who is the second person in the cast list? Oh my god, no. Okay, Larry the Cable Guy is the second guy in the list. He plays Mater. I would not marry Mater. Not Mater, I mean Larry the Cable Guy. So they lose a point for that as well. It looks like the only thing that they do get a point for is because they had 5 yellow things in the trailer, which means that Cars only gets 1 yeah boy, because their movie came out in 2006, which is between 2003 and 2010. Cars gets 1 yeah boy, and that's really sad. Sorry for Cars. Okay, Shutter Island. What's the theme of Shutter Island? What is the theme? That movie, it's a movie about, like, there's this guy who goes to, like, an island to, like, talk about a disappearance or something. It's like a mental hospital island or something like that. So we're gonna type in, the theme of that movie is detective. It's not the theme. Type in detective lyrics. Oh, okay. There's a song called Detective by No Doubt. Okay. Yes, this goes with the theme. It says, peek in, sneak about, I'm gonna snoop and call you out. I've caught you, your hands are red, now I'm your broken-hearted detective. Yes, that goes with it. Shutter Island can keep their 3 yeah boys. Alright, next movie, Frozen. Frozen. How do you spell that? I think her name is Idina Menzel. Idina. She is the lead of Frozen, who is Elsa. She does not have a J or an S in her name. They get to keep that yeah boy. Okay, what's next? Deduct a point if you can't think of a song lyric that goes with the theme of the movie. Okay, snow. Snow is the theme of the movie. And so I can think of a song about snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. They don't lose a point either for that. Deduct a point if you wouldn't marry the second person on the cast list. Who is the second person on the cast list? Oh, turns out that the second person on the cast list is Idina Menzel. Somebody named Jennifer Lee is the first person. Like, where'd my pen go? Okay, I got my pen. Idina Menzel is the second person on the cast list. So, therefore, no, I would not marry her. They lose a point. Goodbye. Point. When did this movie come out? 2013. It's past 2010. Frozen ends up with the highest yeah boy score so far. They get 4 yeah boys. Okay, what's next? Emoji Movie. That movie got so many bad ratings before it even came out. I think they should just give it a chance. Alright, so first of all, who plays the main character? Who plays the main character? TJ Miller. You have a J in your name. You lose a yeah boy. You sure do. Alright, what's next? Can I think of a song lyric that goes with the theme of the movie? The theme of the movie is obviously phones. So, I'm going to type in phone. No. I'm going to say the theme of the movie is emojis. So I'm going to type in emoji lyrics. Not going to find the song. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, snap. Okay, there's a song called Emoji by Brooklyn Queen, and the lyrics are, send me an emoji. Send me an emoji. Send me an emoji if you want to show some love. Alright, it goes with it. We'll let her keep it. Deduct a point if you wouldn't marry the second person on the cast list. Let's see, who is the second person on the cast list? James Corden. I like James Corden. He's pretty cool. He's funny. I'd marry him. Okay, so they don't lose a point for that. Did this movie come out between 2003 and 2010? No, it did not. It came out in 2017, which means Emoji Movie gets a higher score than Deadpool. And it gets a higher score than Cars. And it gets the same score as Frozen. That's interesting. Okay. What's next? Like Mike. You know that movie, it's about that kid, Calvin, who found a pair of basketball shoes that used to belong to Michael Jordan. And then all of a sudden he was really good at basketball. Yeah, that movie. So Bow Wow is the main character. He does not have a J or an S in his real name. Well, okay, his real name, yeah, but we're going by his stage name. His stage name is Bow Wow. So therefore, he does not have a J or an S. He gets to keep his points. And he also had 5 yellow things in the trailer. They get to keep the points for that too. Deduct a point if you can't think of a song lyric that goes with the theme of the movie. We're going to type in, the theme of the movie is obviously Michael Jordan. So we're going to type in Michael Jordan lyrics. Look at that. Kendrick Lamar made a song about Michael Jordan. And it says, I used to want to be like Michael Jordan. Figure I would make the NBA and make me a fortune. Alright. Thank you, Kendrick Lamar, for that. You don't lose a point, like Mike. Deduct a point if you wouldn't marry the second person on the cast list. Who is the... Jonathan Lipnicki. I've heard that name before. I don't know where I've heard it from, but I know I've heard that name. No, I'm not interested, Jonathan. You get an X. You lose a yeah boy for that. My bad. You lose an yeah boy. When did this movie come out? It came out in 2002, which is not between 2003 and 2010, which means they end up with a total yeah boy score of 4. Lit. I don't even know what this video is about. Fools Rush In. That's a good movie. If you've never seen that movie, you need to watch it. I really like that movie. It's about, I think there are these 2 people, and the girl ended up getting pregnant, and so they decided to get married. Like, they rushed and got married and all of that. They didn't really know each other. It was a really good movie, though. It was a good movie. So, if the person playing the main character has a J or S in their name, deduct points. Ha, Salma Hayek, you have an S in your name, you lose a point. But you did have 5 yellow things in the trailer, so you get to keep that one. Deduct a point if you can't think of a song lyric that goes with the theme of the movie. What is the theme of Fools Rush In? Marriage. We're going to type in marriage lyrics. Let's see what we got. Oh. Okay. There's a song called Marriage by Descendants, but I don't really think it goes with the theme. Okay. What about Marquise? I don't know how to say this. Houston. He wrote a song called Marriage, and it says, I know you said you're ready, but I'm not ready. See, marriage don't change nothing but your name. Okay, that's a good one because they weren't ready to get married. They get to keep their yeah boy for that. Deduct a point if you wouldn't marry the second person on the cast list. Who is the second person on the cast list? It is Matthew Perry. No, I would not. So he loses. They lose a yeah boy. Where's the movie? Okay. They lose a yeah boy for that. What year did this movie come out? It came out in 97. It's not between 2003 and 2010. They get to keep that. They end up with a total yeah boy score of 3 yeah boys. Alright, we only got a few more. Maleficent. Ooh, I love that movie. I love it. I don't really remember. Whoops. I just knocked my microphone over. Everything's okay. Okay. I don't remember why I like that movie. I just think it was really cool because it was dark and is about a dragon lady. And I like dragons. So, what was I doing again? Oh, okay. So, they surprisingly had 5 yellow things in the trailer. I didn't think they would, but they did. So, they don't lose a point for that. Angelina Jolie, my friend, you are the main character of Maleficent, and you have a J in your name. Therefore, you lose a point. I am so sorry. 1 less yeah boy for you. Now, can I think of a song lyric that goes with the theme of Maleficent? The theme of Maleficent is obviously dragons, so we're gonna type that in. Oh, my bad. I meant to type in dragon lyrics. I just typed in dragons. Dragon lyrics. I don't see any lyrics pertaining to dragons that pertains also to the movie. So they lose a yeah boy for that. They do. Goodbye. Goodbye, yeah boy. Deduct a point if you wouldn't marry the second person in the cast list. Who is the second person in the cast list? Elle Fanning. I would not marry her. They lose another yeah boy. Oh boy. This movie came out in 2014, which is past 2010, so they don't lose a yeah boy for that. So, Maleficent ends up with a total yeah boy score of 2. Okay, so Johnson's Family Vacation. My god. Alright, I haven't seen that movie in years. Johnson Family Vacation cast. Typing it in. Typing it in. So, no, you don't have, main character does not have a J or an S in his name, so they get to keep that. They also have 5 yellow things in the trailer. Can I think of a song that goes with the theme of the movie? What's the theme of Johnson's Family Vacation? The theme is obviously family vacations. So we're going to type in family vacation lyrics. Ha. Uh-huh. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Oh, these lyrics. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. So yeah, they lost a point. They lost a point. Would I marry the second person on the cast list? No, I wouldn't, cause it's Vanessa Williams. She's pretty, but I like men, so I would not marry her. Therefore, they lose a point. This movie came out in 2004, which is between 2003 and 2010. They lose a yeah boy. Total yeah boy score for Johnson Family Vacation is 2 yeah boys. Which, let me remind you, is less than the Emoji Movie. Alright, 3 movies left. Gremlins. Who is... I know the main character of Gremlins. I cannot think of his name, though. What is that boy's name? Zach Galligan. Yes. Okay. Wait, what? Howie Mandel, the guy from Deal or No Deal, is the voice of Gizmo? I didn't know this. I did not know this. Okay, anyway. Zach Galligan doesn't have a J or an S in his name. They keep that point. They also had 5 yellow things in the trailer. They keep that point. Can I think of a song lyric that goes with the theme of the movie? The theme of the movie is Don't Eat After Midnight. So, I'm going to type that in. Don't eat, oh my god, I can't type. Don't eat after midnight lyrics. Do they have a song for that? What? Oh my god. Okay. there's a song by, I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if I want to say that. So yeah, there's a song. We'll just say there's a song about it. They keep that point too. Would I marry the second person on the cast list? No, I wouldn't. Phoebe Cates. No, ma'am. So they lose that. Is anyone gonna leave with 5 stars? I mean, 5 yeah boys. And this movie came out in 84, which is not between 2003 and 2007. They get 4 yeah boys for Gremlin. Lion King. Now, if Lion King ends up with a lesser score than Emoji Movie, we're gonna have some issues. Lion King cast. Okay, so they have 5 yellow things in the trailer. And the main character, Simba, Matthew Broderick, does not have a J or an S in his name, so they keep that. They keep the one for the trailer. Can I think of a song that goes with the movie? We're gonna type in what's the theme? What's the theme of Lion King? The theme of Lion King is Africa. Yes, and we all know a song about Africa. Yes, we do. Africa by Toto. The song is such a meme now. So yes, they have a thingy for that too. Would I marry the second person on the cast list? No, I would not marry Scar's voice actor. So they lose a point for that. And it came out in oh, okay. It came out in 1994. So yeah, they get a total of 4 yeah boys, which is the same as Emoji Movie. Interesting. Interesting. The last movie is War Room, which is a Christian movie. It's about praying. And so, did they have 5 yellow things in their trailer? Yes, they did. Did they? I'm sorry, I got lost. Oh, does the person playing the main character, I don't know who the main character is in this movie. I'm gonna say it's that woman. So we're gonna say it's that woman. Therefore, that woman, I can't think of her name. Priscilla. Yes, she has an S in her name. They lose a point. Can I think of a song lyric? I can think of so many song lyrics about prayer. Yeah, they don't lose a point for that. Would you marry the second person on the cast list? Alex Kendrick. No, they lose a point. When did this movie came out? Came out in 2015, which is after 2010. They get a total of 3 yeah boys. So we're done. We're done rating these movies. Now let's compare them to the Rotten Tomatoes scores. Deadpool got an 83% by Rotten Tomatoes. I gave Deadpool 3 yeah boys, which equates to a total of 60%. So to me, Deadpool gets a lesser rating than Rotten Tomatoes. Shutter Island got a score on Rotten Tomatoes of 69%. I gave Shutter Island a score of 60%. We were about accurate with that one. Okay, for Cars got 74% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I gave Cars a 20% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, I gave Cars 1 yeah boy, which means they get a 20% rating from me. Frozen got a 90% rating. I gave Frozen 4 yeah boys, which gives them 80%. What's next? I mean, Jesus. Emoji Movie got, oh my god. Okay, Emoji Movie got 8%. 8% on Rotten Tomatoes. I gave Emoji Movie 4 yeah boys, which means it gets 80% for me. That's a huge difference. Like Mike got 57%. I gave Like Mike 4 yeah boys, which means they get 80% from me. Fools Rush In, 33%. I really like that movie. Why did they give it 33%? It only gets 60% from me because it got 3 yeah boys. Maleficent from Rotten Tomatoes got a 51%. I gave Maleficent 2 yeah boys, which means they only get 40% from me. Boo! Jesus. Johnson Family Vacation only got 6% rating. 6 out of 100 from Rotten Tomatoes. So I gave them 40%. Okay, that's probably about accurate. Gremlins got a total of 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. I gave them 4 yeah boys, which means they get an 80% from me. So we were close with that one too. Lion King got 93% Rotten Tomatoes. I gave them 4 yeah boys, which gives me 80% rating for Lion King. War Room got a 33% from Rotten Tomatoes, and I gave them 3 yeah boys, which means it comes out to a total of 60%. So which movies got the highest yeah boy score? Drum roll. The movies were Frozen, Emoji Movie, Like Mike, Gremlins, and Lion King, which all had 4 yeah boys. 4 yeah boys. Which is good. That's really good. It's really, really good. So, I guess the entire point that I was trying to make with this movie, with this video, with this podcast, is that, what am I trying to say here? I don't know. It's just that when you see a movie in the theater, there's a lot of work that goes into these movies, whether you think it's good or not. There's somebody who took the time out of their day to create that. They put work into it. It might not have been a lot of work that it might not have been good to you, and you may not have thought that it was a lot of work, but someone did. It was somebody's idea, and there was money put into it. There's so many things put into it, and you can't just rate a movie just like you rate any other movie. They're all different entities, different projects. You know, I feel passionate about movies because that's the profession that I want to go into. And so I guess I'm just hoping that, okay, I'm about sick and tired of this camera. Keeps cutting off. Okay. I guess what I'm hoping is that when you guys watch movies from now on, that you, learn to give a little bit of critique, like good critique, and to help. What am I trying to say? I'm so lost. Take 2. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I really hope that when you guys watch movies from now on, that you take the time to appreciate the effort that does go into movies, even if they're bad, and also that you don't just trash a movie before you see it, or trash a director just because of their previous stuff. You never know what you're gonna go into when you see a movie, and they're all art. It's all artwork. It's all someone's project, and you gotta respect it, even if it's bad. Just try to respect it. That's all I'm saying. And don't judge things the same way, because as you can see, I just judge things by the same ridiculous standard, and we got some pretty interesting results. So thank you for watching this episode of Completely Random Foolishness. I'll see you next Wednesday. Camera off.